Yang kayak gini kan PT win ya.
Ya ini bayar juga nih kalau mau.
Itu ya. Itu apa bayar pun dapat 5 epic loh. Buka mama buka.
Heading to operational area. On the move.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination.
Ready. Heading to operational area. On the scene.
Task complete.
Moving out. On the listen, drop.
Listen, got it.
Awaiting instructions. Arrived at destination. Ready. Destination. Listening. Vehicle on the move. On the scene. On the scene. Dropping off crew.
I'm on the move.
Awaiting moving out. Destination confirmed. Ready. Vehicle on the move. Arrived at destination.
Ready.
On the scene.
Got it.
Listening. Returning to base. Await. Recall. Returning to.
Listening. Returning to ready. Returning to base.
Pokok hantam.
Task completed. Task completed.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Awaiting instructions.
Wah, ledakannya belum diapain tuh.
Belum ada yang ngambil lagi belum ya?
Heading to operational
Udah tempat,
area. Can't do that. Arrived at destination. On the move.
Bawa satu tuh. Tuh.
Ready.
Alah, telat. Mati ya sini.
Ready. Dropping.
New orders received.
Wah, ada yang ini.
Arrived at.
Taking
Gua mah tadi
damage.
penuh ya.
Listening. Returning to. Awaiting. Setting down.
Listen. Entering vehicle.
Listen. Dropping off.
Got it.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting and setting.
Ready. I'm on the move. On my way. Moving. I'm on the move. Moving out. Task completed.
Ready. Recalling. Returning.
An emergency has been completed.
Task completed. Taking damage.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Listening. Returning to base.
Langsung.
Entering the danger. Ready. Setting down.
Ready. Will do. On my... Got it.
Listening. Dropping off crew.
Awaiting instruct. Understood. Heading to the operational area.
Awaiting. Returning to base. Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
Oh, listrik ya.
Enter.
Ready.
Arrive.
Moving out.
Awaiting instruct. Setting down.
Got it.
Apa tuh?
Entering danger zone. Heading. Task completed.
Anjir, tentara gua mati satu.
Awaiting instructions.
Listening.
New orders received.
Crew, return. Returning to base.
Entering.
On the move.
Arrived
Nakita
at
ada.
destination. Ready.
Awaiting instructions.
Siapa yang belum ada?
Entering the danger zone.
Oh, udah.
Arrived at destination.
An emergency has been completed.
Await. Dropping.
Moving out. Will do.
Ya, Sap, maju, Sap. Engineer.
Task completed.
Apa yang dipanggil sama orang ini?
Listening.
Nggak ada yang pakai polisi. Ini ada polisi nih.
Heading to the
Nggak ada
operational
user.
area. On the scene. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Ready.
Baru ada.
Awaiting instructions. Crew, returning to base.
Ready.
Ready. Returning to
Ready. Returning to base. Destination confirmed. Listening. Listening. Dropping off crew.
waiting.
Awaiting. Crew. Returning.
Listening. Returning to
Ready. Returning to base. On the move. Awaiting. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Setting down crew.
Away. Moving out. On my way.
Foto itu.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
New orders received.
Tuh, ini orang dirasa gitu.
Heading to the operational area.
Suara.
On the move. Listening. Setting.
Awaiting instruction. Understood.
Ready. Dropping off.
Will do.
Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Heading to operational. Listening. Moving out. Awaiting instruction. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Ready. Crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instruction. Understood. Ready. Got it. Listening. Will do. Heading to operational area.
Siapa naruh engineer? Apa engineer? Terdekat tempat api.
Task completed. Arrived. Dropping off crew.
Awaiting instructions. On my way. On the move. Heading to operational area. Ready. Moving up. Awaiting vehicle on the move.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base.
Arrived at destination.
Loh,
On the
mana tuh?
scene.
Ready.
Dokter ya?
Ini dokter gua anak.
Awaiting instructions.
Loh, tadi udah gua
Understood.
kesana tadi. Ah, aneh. Ngapain dia lewatin ya?
Listening. Setting down crew.
New orders received.
Dropping off crew.
Understood.
Lewatin aja pasien merah ini.
Awaiting instruction. Moving out.
Heading to operational air. Returning to base. On the move. Returning to base.
Task completed. On the move. Task completed.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base. Listening.
New orders received. An emergency has been completed.
Arrived at destination. Ready. Understood. Heading to operational area. On the move. On the scene. Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Crew returning to base. Crew return.
Listriknya masih belum ini. Oh, let's go.
Awaiting instructions. Returning to base. Heading to the operational area.
New orders received.
Setting down crew.
Wind direction change north.
Got it. Listening. Heading to operational area.
An emergency has been completed.
Setting down crew.
Ready. Moving out. Listening. Listening.
Task completed.
Oh, ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Task completed.
Heading to operational area.
Ready. Return. Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
On the scene. On the move. Awaiting. Dropping off.
Wait. Will do.
Listening. Setting down.
Got it. Listening.
Await. Crew. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Destination confirmed. On the move.
On the...
Listening. Drop.
On my way.
New orders received.
Will do. Will do.
Ya, speed
Entering
check.
danger zone. Moving out. Entering danger zone. On the scene. Listening. On the move. On my way. On the move. On my way.
Ready. Crew return.
Ready. Got it.
Ready. Dropping.
Listening. I'm on the move. Listening. Setting down.
List.
An emergency has been completed.
On my way.
Ready. Will do. Task completed. On my
Yang
way.
warna biru nih udah bisa dua-duanya.
Awaiting. Await. Recalling. Return.
Ready. Recalling crew. Returning to base.
Enak banget tuh dokter udah.
Ready. Recalling. Returning. Awaiting. Crew. Returning to base. Ready. Crew return. Returning to base. Vehicle. Crew still in action. Moving out.
Tersiapa tuh yang mati di China tuh?
Arrived at setting down crew.
Will do. Heading to operational area.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Listen. Dropping off.
Listening. Moving out.
Ready. Crew return.
Satu lagi di mana kru? Loh,
Awaiting
mana hilang?
instructions.
Preparator gue hilang satu lagi.
Ready. Drop.
Ready.
Ambil aja.
Awaiting instructions. Recalling crew. Returning
Jalan
to
200
base.
meter gitu. Mana aja?
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning. Ready.
An emergency has been complete. New orders received.
Return. Ready. On the move. Awaiting instruction. Dropping off crew. On the...
Got it.
Awaiting instruction. Setting down crew.
Red. Got
Wind direction change. East.
Enter in the danger zone.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. On the scene. On the move. Awaiting and drop.
List. Will do. Task completed. Task completed.
Ready. Arrived at the... Returning to base. Listening. Crew, returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Ready. On the scene.
New orders received.
On the move. Listening. Dropping off.
Understood.
Listening. Crew returning. Awaiting. Returning to base.
Heading to the operational area. On the move.
New orders received.
Arrived at destination. Ready. Dropping off crew.
Got it.
Listening. Setting down.
Ready. Understood. Listening. Will do. Got it. Ready. On my way. Understood. Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Await. Return.
Ready. Crew, return. Returning to base. Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move.
New orders received.
Listening. Listening. On the scene.
Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting and setting down crew.
Listening.
Nah, mana
Will do.
nggak ada nyerang, nggak ada.
Got it.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Oh, understood. Will do. Task completed. Task completed.
Listening. Returning to awaiting instructions.
Heading to operational area.
New orders received.
Arrived at destination. Task completed.
On the move.
An emergency has been completed.
Listening.
Listening. Setting down.
Listening.
Ready. Recalling. Returning to base.
Awaiting instruct. Recalling crew. Returning to base. Arrived at destination.
Awaiting instruction. Returning to base.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Will do. Task completed. On the move.
Listening. Crew, return. Returning to base.
Awaiting setting down.
Ready.
New orders received.
Heading to vehicle on the move.
Ready.
Arrived at destination.
Listening.
Listening. Will do.
Oh, nggak ada yang ngangkat polisi tuh. Ya udah gue.
On the move.
Listening. Dropping.
Awaiting Understood.
Arrived at destination.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Dropping off crew.
Got it. Understood.
Task completed.
Awaiting instructions. Task completed.
Awaiting. Returning to base.
Task completed. Heading to operational area.
New orders received.
Returning to base. Listening. Returning. Awaiting returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
An emergency has been completed.
On the move. Heading to the operational area.
On the move.
Arrived at destination. Awaiting. Dropping off crew.
Got it.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Understood. Listening. Dropping off.
Awaiting instructions. Will do.
An emergency has been completed.
Saya cepat kan. Dokternya ada sama itu ambulan enak banget.
Awaiting it. Will do. Ready. Got it. Listening. Understood. Awaiting Will do. Task
Listening.
Bilang nggak ambulan.
Task completed.
On the move.
Ambulan nggak ada.
Ready. Returning to base. Listening. Returning to base. Heading to the operational area.
Chaos level critical.
Awaiting instructions.
Udah chaos aja.
Moving out.
Arrived at destination. Ready. Dropping off crew.
Got it. Understood. Listening. Will do.
Listening. Will do.
Ready. Moving out.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
Ini udah aman kan? Yang kurang.
Awaiting instructions.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready.
Task completed.
Returning to base.
Task completed.
On the move. Returning to base.
Nggak aman.
An emergency has been completed.
Berarti harus tuh dokter sama paramedik. Itu kunci kemenangannya itu.
An emergency has been completed.
Gitu. Dokter tuh dokter vehicle. Bukan ini dia. Berarti rare dia tuh. Masuk mana nih? Oh, itu dia legend, Sep. Sep. Harus transport. Kok ya? Yang legend tuh itu yang dokter di ambulan tuh.
Oh, dokter di ambulan ya,
Iya.
ada yang berdua tadi.
Iya. Legend tuh ya pantas lah. Harus punya gacha.
Trainer.
Mana ketiga doang. Apa ya? Training.
Heading to the operational area.
On the move.
Heading to the operational area.
Listening.
Take it.
Dropping off crew.
Arrived at it.
Listening.
Awaiting.
Awaiting instruction. Got it. Awaiting instruction. Dropping off crew.
Got it. On the move. Heading to operational area. Arrived at destination.
New orders received.
Got it.
Apaan tuh?
Setting down
Dokter aku
crew.
muternya kayak gitu.
Awaiting
Apa?
instruction. Return.
Listen, crew returning to base. Ready. Returning to base.
Ready. Recalling. Returning.
Awaiting instructions.
Nggak ada tempat.
Task completed.
On the move. Entering the danger zone. Dropping off.
Listen, will do.
On the scene.
Task completed.
On the move. Entering the danger zone. Arrived at destination. Setting down crew.
Ready. On the move.
Ready. Returning to base.
Ready.
An emergency has been completed.
Heading to operational area. On the move. Ready.
Awaiting instruction. Got it.
Arrived at
Will do.
Ready. Listening. Vehicle on the move. Heading to ready. Setting down.
Awaiting instructions.
On the scene. Listening. Awaiting instructions. Ready.
Oh, Perfector nggak ada.
Listening. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting it. Recalling. Returning to base.
Ready. Vehicle
Returning to vehicle.
on the scene. Heading to
New orders received.
dropping off crew.
Got it.
Ready. Recalling. Returning. Listening. Dropping off crew.
Got it.
Heading to operational area. On the scene.
Awaiting instructions. Ready. Listening.
Awaiting. Destinate.
Await. Moving out. Arrived at destination.
Task completed. On the move. Returning to base. Destination confirmed.
Task completed.
Listening. Set it.
Await. Got it. Awaiting crew. Returning to base. Ready. Returning to base. Heading to operational area. Listening. Setting down.
List. Moving out. Will do.
Ready. Crew. Returning to base.
On the scene. Ready. Drop.
Red. Understood.
On the move. Heading to operational area.
Awaiting. Got it.
Ready. Setting down crew.
Will do.
Awaiting and returning to base.
On the move.
Ya lah, dia betul doktor pula.
Task complete.
Listening.
Awaiting and setting down crew.
Will do.
On the scene.
On the move. Got it.
Task completed.
Awaiting returning. Ready.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting returning to base.
An emergency has been completed.
Ready. Setting down crew. Arrive.
Will do.
Listening. Recalling. Returning.
Listening.
Task completed.
On the move.
Task completed.
Taking damage.
Heading to await. Returning to listening.
New orders received.
Returning to base.
Dropping off.
Understood. Ready. Destination.
An emergency has been completed.
Awaiting instructions. Listening. Ready. Dropping.
Red. On my way.
Awaiting and setting down crew.
List. I'm on the move. Awaiting instructions.
Task completed.
Ready. Understood. Listening. Will do.
Awaiting it. Recalling. Returning to base.
Tunggu kok bisa oh ya pada itu.
Heading to operational area.
Heading to the operational area.
Awaiting and dropping off.
Listen.
Awaiting instructions. Task completed. Task completed. Turret
Ready.
Listening. Moving out.
task completed.
Got it.
On the move. Listening. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting. Returning to base.
Anjir.
An emergency has been completed.
Udah kuning langsung.
Arrived at destination.
Heading to operational area.
Listening. Heading to operational area.
Arrived at destination.
On the move.
Listening. Setting down crew.
Understood. Listening. Drop.
Ready. I'm on the move. On my way. Move. Will do.
Ready. On the scene. Awaiting instructions.
Biasanya belum nih.
Awaiting instructions.
Awaiting instructions. Setting down.
Understood.
Listening. Destination confirmed. Await crew returning to base. Ready.
Listening. Got it.
Ya cepat kali easy try.
Task completed.
Medium dia lama-lamain.
New orders received.
Awaiting instructions. Awaiting instructions.
Ah penuh gua.
Task completed.
Listening. Recalling crew. Returning to...
Listening.
Task completed.
Returning. Ready. Returning to base. Awaiting instructions. Destination confirmed. On the scene.
Task.
Heading to operational area. Listening. Returning to base.
Task completed.
Awaiting setting
Understood.
An emergency has been new orders received.
ready. Crew, return.
Heading to the operational area. Vehicle on the move.
On the move.
Listening. Setting down crew.
Will do. On the listening.
Awaiting. Got it.
Awaiting. Dropping off.
Will do.
Awaiting instructions.
Oh, ada bom.
Task completed. Heading to operational area. On the move.
Task.
Listening. Crew. Returning to base.
Listen. Awaiting. Setting down.
Will do.
Ready. Dropping.
Understood.
Task completed.
Enggak, ada ketinggalan. Yang mana ketinggalan? Mana deh? Hah? Itu kok nomor 6 apa tuh? Kok nggak ada ininya?
Task completed.
Ready. Returning. Awaiting instructions.
Task.
Listening. Crew. Return. Awaiting and recalling crew. Returning to base.
Nomor 6 tuh apa tuh? Kok aneh?
Listen. Returning to base.
Mana orangnya? Oh, udah.
An emergency has
Udah.
been completed.
Lagi di jalan tuh tandanya. Nggak ada orangnya.
An emergency has been completed.
Di jalan tuh, Pak.
Iya. Tapi kok telat lu tuh ikonnya? Kira-kira mau ngebug. Apa ya? Berat. Nyari 4000 watt sih susah banget.
กูเอาเลยนะ
Alright. Yeah.